And for the best of sports, here's Olumide Macaulay.
Millicent, welcome to Sports News. The Confederation of African Athletics has confirmed Algeria as host of the 2020 African Senior Athletics Championships. After the successful hosting of the 21st edition of the championships in Asaba, Delta State, the continent's governing body has shifted attention to the North African country. This is the third time Algeria will be staging the biggest athletics event in Africa after hosting in 1988 and the year 2000. The CAA also confirmed that all gold medalists at the Asaba 2018 championships will represent the continent at the IAAF Continental Cup in Croatia. Nigeria's under-20 women's football team, the Falconets, earlier today kicked off their campaign at the FIFA World Cup with a loss to Germany. A second-half goal by Stephanie Saunders gave Germany a 1-0 victory in a tight clash in France. The loose ball fell to Saunders, who knocked home from close range to put the Germans in front. Nigeria tried to level scores as a Peace FA strike hits the post, but bounced away to safety. The Falconets will take on Haiti in their second group game on Thursday. Staying with football. And staying with football, the Tanzania Football Federation, the TFF, have appointed former Nigeria international Emmanuel Amuneke as their new head coach. The president of the Football Federation, Wallace Karia, confirmed that the 1994 AFCON winner signed a 2-year deal to manage the Taifa Stars. Amuneke's immediate task will be to qualify them for the 2019 Africa Cup of Nations. His first competitive game in charge will be a 2019 Nations Cup qualifier away to Uganda in September. Meanwhile, Bordeaux have announced the signing of Nigerian striker Samuel Kalu in a 5-year deal. The side have been shopping for a replacement for Malcolm, who left in a £30 million transfer to Barcelona. An agreement was reached between both sides and the deal has been finalized, with Kalu handed the number 10 jersey. Last season, the 20-year-old scored 6 goals in the Belgian Pro League appearances for Gent. Kalu is yet to be capped by Nigeria and will hope his move and subsequent performances in the French top flight pave the way for Jean Roh's heart ahead of Super Eagles 2019 AFCON qualifiers against the Seychelles on September the 7th. That's it on Sports News. Millicent will be back with the rest of the news at 10.
Thank you, Olumide. Nearly 100 people are said to have died after a 6.9 magnitude earthquake struck the Indonesian island of Lombok on Sunday. About 20,000 people have been evacuated from their homes to unaffected areas, while 2,000 tourists from the nearby Gili Islands have also been evacuated. Aid agencies providing shelter for residents say the impact of the earthquake was far bigger than another which hit Lombok last week, killing 16 people. U.S. President Donald Trump says that his promise to enforce sanctions being reimposed on Iran as a result of U.S. withdrawal from a 2015 nuclear deal. The sanctions targeting the country's automotive sector as well as its trade in gold and other key metals will take effect from midnight. The president warned that individuals or entities who breach the sanctions risk severe consequences. There has been no immediate response from Iran, but Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif earlier said that the U.S. was being isolated. He also said it was hard to imagine negotiating with someone who had torn up an agreement that had taken so long to reach. And the main news again. The Senate President, Dr. Bukola Saraki, today called for an emergency meeting with other principal officers of the National Assembly. He's also expected to meet the leadership of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Also today, Nigeria's main opposition party, the People's Democratic Party, accused the federal government of plotting to impeach the Senate President, Dr. Bukola Saraki, but the president's aide has denied the allegation. And over 100 persons have been killed and 1,000 others rendered homeless as earthquake wreaks havoc in Indonesian island of Lombok. And that's the news at 10 tonight. Many thanks for watching. I'm Millicent Walker. Have a good night.